Hey again, this is Anna filming 2 videos in one day. So it has been 1 week since my no buy year started, and I just wanted to check in about how it's going already. And I will say it is already hard. One thing that I have been, this close to buying were organizers for my spice cabinet. Like for some reason, we've been in this house for over 2 years now. And for some reason, it just started to bug me that like I never know where any of the spices are. I have to like dig through and, make a huge mess when I'm looking for a specific spice. That has happened to me twice in the past couple of months. And I just got super annoyed and I was like, I could just buy, organizers for the spice cabinet. And, I spent a bunch of time researching for the spice cabinet and, whether we want the tiered kind or the kind that pull out. And then I had decided I want the style that pulls out. And it turns out that would have been $150 if I purchased the ones that I really want, which is the style that pull out, because I would need 4 of them to fit all of my spices. And I was like, wait a minute. I'm on a no buy, and this is one of the categories I'm not supposed to be buying. And so my husband actually had already placed an order on Amazon for the tiered kind of spice organizers, because that's the first one that I showed him, like, hey, like, would this be good for the spice cabinet? And he was like, oh yeah, like I just added it to the order. And I was like, wait, no, take it off the order. He like canceled it after the fact. And I was like, oh, wow, like, we're literally just a week in and I'm already at a place where like I was this close to being the one to like bring in a houseware thing to the house. And so I'm trying to decide, is this an area where if I make some extra money this year, like if I get an honorarium for speaking, that's like extra income that I wouldn't have had otherwise, if it makes sense for me to use it to buy this. That was one of like the things that I was trying to like rationalize, right? And I was like, well, what if my husband like really wants it? Then it's his decision, not mine. But I'm the one who brought up the concern, right? And I'm the one who cooks. So if he bought it, it would be because I told him to. So I've decided I can live without the spice organizers for another year. I might figure out like other alternatives to organize the spice cabinet in the meantime, maybe like baskets that I already have around the house that I can, have different baskets for different types of cuisine, like Indian food, Mexican food, whatever, herbs. And that could be like a temporary fix. But it's so funny that like we're literally a week in and there's already like could have been a $150 purchase that I made if I wasn't being intentional about my purchases. Other things that I've been interested in buying, honestly, there hasn't been too much other than like a slight flitter of a thought of wanting more jewelry. We're in holiday season, right? We just finished up Christmas and New Year and Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, all of these celebrations where we get all dressed up and pretty and nice for the family photos. I was like, it would be really nice if I had a bracelet because I have my ring. I usually have my same earrings and a necklace on, but I don't have any jewelry for my wrists. It's so funny when I'm like saying it out loud, like, okay, that's not important. But for a second, I was like, oh, that would be nice to have. I, in the before times, I would have spent a bunch of time looking up, different options from different places. I might add it to my wish list for my birthday. That's like literally almost 5 months away. And I would have invested all of this time like in shopping mode. And so, but I was able to very easily be like, no, that's not a priority right now. Maybe later I can think about this. And so I already think that like being in the no buy year mindset is helping me think about shopping differently. It is helping me create like some levels of prevention for shopping mindlessly. And so I feel really good about that. But I already am finding it, tricky because it's something new, right? And it should be a little bit tricky because I've never done this before. And so it makes sense that it's not supernatural, right? Like if it would have been easy, then I would have done this a long time ago, or I just wouldn't have an issue with shopping. And so, so far I'm counting my first week of no buy as a success. I'm excited to see what's coming up for me next.